The past life you go.
Alright, now we could Paris off. Alright, well said.
The
Give me
past
my one cent.
life I'm gonna you me. Past life you gonna warm me down.
Where's my one cent? Go there!
You make me up. I'll miss you. Franz Wagner. Oh, 25 first pick Kings decline trade. Jordan Poole.
Oh my god. No, I'm winning, no?
Anjir, gue bisa begitu sebenarnya. Uniforms. Oke.
Where's my one cent?
Ntar kita edit rotation deh. I want you, I need you, I want you.
Next we are bringing
Kan kita bersama. One, two, three, you gani no kubiru.
is it the boogie lights?
Heavy
Oh yes! Let's go!
rotation.
Boogie dancing today, baby. Oh, dancing.
Heavy rotation.
Oh, that's double kick.
Mana Markel Fultz kita? Oh, Fultz gak berpanjang di kita ya.
Yeah, we brought it into Battlefield. Oh,
P. Banshiro.
no, we wait though. No, we wait for one.
Rotation timeline.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, nice.
Baby cover.
If I ever caught a little, oh, I have caught a little. Vessel Morris carries. What's a vessel Morris? Oh, the goals. If I, oh, that one.
Yeah. Anjas. Heavy rotation. Alroy 48. I want you. I want you.
Thank you for the energy. I feel your energy now today. What?
You really good. Heavy. Hello.
Man, I wish I could write. I wish I could write this. You know, it would be cool. It would be
That's
cool
good.
to write this thing. Like man. This important. Oh yeah, they want
Is
side wizards. Oh my god, trying thing! Let's go! Yo, the Earth Power TM. Don't forget, always say,
yuk, mari kita debut.
even just say,
Let's go, Kobe.
Okay, now it's time to head outdoors.
All right, it's a whole new world here on Last Gen. And check.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the and now Washington's starting group. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Jordan Poole is
Gila,
out there with
kelompok
Wallace.
advantage kita
Then
di
there's
plus
Daniel
doang ya.
Gafford. And it's Chavez in at the four-man position. And for the Magic, Bancaro and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Roy in at the corner.
Gives the team such a great
Gila.
element.
That's how you introduce yourself as a rookie.
Having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Poole, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young players that are definitely intriguing to watch. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Poole against Roy. Here's Gafford. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Carter. It's been a quick start for Orlando. And of course, game one of the season gives them their first real look at the Wizards.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
Outside for Roy. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Here's Poole. Roy with the block. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Wallace, the pass to Chavez, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Roy gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Poole. Wallace misses. Carter down low. Guarded by Poole, and it's Carter missing. Wizards have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Poole. Great defense that time from Bancaro. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Roy. That one goes. Count it. Roy's got 7 points in the game.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome.
They need a timeout.
That big guy.
They need a timeout.
Alter the shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And game 1 of the NBA season break is here. Does everyone get butterflies or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Jordan Poole.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Roy from outside, and again it's the Magic from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Dinwiddie with it. Steps back and shoots.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Pass to Banchero. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Banchero's got his second bucket.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Roy. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 15-6 run.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For the Magic, Anthony's checked in for Carter. Black comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Howard in for Jalen Suggs. Then for the Wizards, Anderson, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Jones subbed in for Wallace. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And taken away by Roy to the inside. Like the pass to Anthony. Outside for Roy. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Roy with the block. Feeds it to Black. And it's Orlando with another.
And they've had assists now in the last 3 baskets.
Wizards trailed by 16. And taken away by Roy. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Magic.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Now here's Kispert, and that one drops for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's good for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Dinwiddie wide open. Off target from outside.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Roy. Anthony kicks to Roy. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Roy's got 15.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Such a wide open look.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And so it's Orlando holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight.
15.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
Kita dapat Sosya Baskets. Oh, 50 buat kopi.
And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
They've got Wendell Carter. Wagner out there with Wagner. Then it's Roy. And it's Black, and it's the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Wizards. Poole's checked in for Tyus Jones. Gafford with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Fade away. No good off the back of the rim. Orlando leading by 16. Wagner from long range. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got assist number 8-9 on the night. Wallace right side. For the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Friday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Indiana Pacers. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others to follow.
Pass to Koulibaly. And again, Washington with the triple.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
And that one's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Magic leading by 15. Here's Roy. And the layup's good off the glass. Roy's got 19 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Wallace outside. And the jump by Wallace.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one move. Oh.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson?
Knocks it loose. Kuzma left side with his first shot attempt. They get it again. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And once he had to change his shot in the face face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
And Orlando making a change here. And Carroll's checked in. And then for Washington, Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Jordan Poole. Down low. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Number 5 is Corey Kispert.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Here's Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Back to Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Here's Wallace. Here's Chavez. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Banchero passes to Roy. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist from Banchero. Roy's got 25 points. Wizards trail by 20. Dinwiddie dishes to Kispert. The pass to Walsh. Lets it go from deep. Roy with the rebound. Roy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Banchero. This is it to Roy. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Again, Roy missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Orlando leading by 20. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Banchero kicks to Roy. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Suggs with the steal. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic in very good shape with a 23.
It's the 2K Sports halftime show.
Boy, Orlando was looking great right away. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. They took command early and it's just about time.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Wallace. Also Jordan Poole out there. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Chavez in at the 4 spot. And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Poole with it. He's picked up by Roy. Wallace kicks to Poole. Clock at 6. Pass to Chavez. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. On the wing, Wallace. And here's Poole for 3. The Wizards with another miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Banchero kicks to Roy. Back to Banchero. There's the steal. Here's Gafford. Roy with the...
It's got a fast break. But look at the speed problem.
Block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Back to Poole to stop the run. Here's Gafford. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound on the possession.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Howard's checked in for Vaughn.
Make some noise. Substitution on the court.
And here's Roy. He has 35. Over in the corner, Banchero. Poole against Roy. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Over in the corner, Poole. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Here's Roy. And the rejection by Gafford. It's Roy on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Roy's got 38 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Fires it up. Again, the Wizards score.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Roy's got 12 points in just the second half.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Plays it up and banks it in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And then Roy with the jam.
For him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Poole with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Poole's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Magic have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. Orlando making some changes. Black comes in for Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Howard. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Got a piece of it. And up the court from the Magic on the break.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Carter. And it's Howard in for Black. 2 points, that one goes. Roy's got 46 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
No good on the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Dinwiddie to the wing on the left. Doubled by Howard. The tray. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
It's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Gafford. Offensive rebound.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Outside Roy. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Wizards have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. They get the rebound.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
It's Roy on the wing from outside the arc. No good, shot missing. Now Kispert trying to get something going. He can't get it to go. And so it's Orlando out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with Roy. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. The shot's good from Roy.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Now here's Davis. Not a lot of room. Lets the three fly, and there's Roy. That's good on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Butler in the corner, takes the three. Banchero grabs the board.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Roy from outside, and again it's Orlando with the three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Butler. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player from the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Wizards. Here's Koulibaly. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Roy, that's a two-pointer. Banchero kicks to Roy. Here's the three. They get it back. Another shot, and it's good off the glass.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now the pass to Chavez. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Roy with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Koulibaly. To the middle. Here's Butler. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got his first points in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Roy gets the bucket.
And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Wizards have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
Yeah.
Inside, stolen by Carter. Roy goes in. And good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
For the Wizards, Dinwiddie's checked in for Davis, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Butler. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And Washington making a change. Gafford's checked in. Jones, the pass to Chavez.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Jones.
The D is there, but not present enough. And you can't just be there. You got to disrupt and get in the face of the shooter.
Another bucket. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. And taken away by Roy.
How about the reaction?
Connects again.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a golly win for the Magic.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah.
And another one falls. Amazing.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt.
And got it. Another basket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet.
Again. He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched.
but this is the closest anybody has ever come.
50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
At the line for the Wizards.
And so Jones nails both of them. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Washington ball.
And Washington has possession. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Suggs brings the double team. That one falls.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Outside Roy. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better bet.
Doing my head in the lump.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Wendell. A big performance on the boards tonight. Did you expect to dominate like that coming into the game?
Thank you for that, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Feeling my head in a lump.
For the contest, we're gonna go
Wih.
Kecil yang zipper kan ada. Yang jiplok gini sini ya.
Boston. Chris Middleton dia mau nge-trade.
For the neighborhood. Now grab your sunglasses, Chris, because in the all-new city, it's palm trees and beach sand.
What year? Gue lupa aja.
Beautiful out here. I can get used to this all year.
Your first choice here will be which affiliation to join.
It's all happening in Florida. The NBA on 2, and let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Brown. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, at the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Roy in at the 1. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court. And they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for Boston. Outside, Williams. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Banchero. Pass to Roy. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Roy's got 5 now.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
To the inside. And it's Brogdon missing. Porzingis against Banchero. Roy. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Out to the wing. Outside Porzingis. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the three-point revenge there.
Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are two things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Here's Roy. Sinks it from distance. He's got 13.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A deep 3. Pass to Roy. The 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
From outside the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Al Horford's checked in for Williams. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Pass to Roy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Tatum. Still no points. Here's Horford. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
On the take, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Anthony. To the wing on the left for 3. Roy's shot is good. Roy's got 30.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now here's White. Here's Davison. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. Players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, B.A., that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Here's White. No made baskets yet. Davison, that's good.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Pass to Roy. And Carroll with it. Horford covering. Yep, count it.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Horford. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts. And that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off of assists.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down by 15. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
To the paint. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Warren. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
And so it's the Orlando Magic liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now.
29.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Roy in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
To the right side. From downtown. Nails it from 3. Roy's got 35 in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. And the Celtics in possession here. It's a 16-point game. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Brogdon, he's open. Boston again missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
It's stolen by Tatum. Takes a 3. The shot comes out. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Roy. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Here's Tatum, who poked away. In transition, here they come. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Brogdon missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down. Guys start playing hero ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForge.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Pass to Roy. Fires the three. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Drains the triple. Brogdon's got 5 points.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Roy. Here he goes.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh,
bad intentions.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner, his NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
And the Magic call time here. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
Pass to Brown. Going inside. Roy pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. The shot. Boston again missing. For Orlando, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. The 3-ball. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. And that one's long.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
20 feet out. Oh, connects again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Tatum against Wagner. Fires it. And it's Tatum missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Tatum can't hit.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Here's Banchero, and the layup is good off the glass. Banchero's got 16 points now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
And Paolo Banchero again. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Solid move by Banchero, working through the contact.
Pass to Walsh. Lets it go from deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Got it up. And so it's Orlando with it almost.
With the score, your Magic.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Orlando had no problems getting going. They had great chemistry early on, both offensively.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On the floor for Boston. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Brown. And it's Williams in at the 5.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And again!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Tatum passes to Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Magic. Roy's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wagner, left side. Pass to Roy. Unloads. And another basket for Orlando.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice seal in how he goes about it.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Warren comes in for Jason Tatum, and he drives in.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Here's Brown. He's got 5. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And rejected.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Pass to Roy. Wagner with it. On the wing, Suggs. Guarded by Brogdon. He shoots it. And got it. Another basket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Horford outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. To stop the drought. Here's Williams. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Let's go with a 3. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single game record and another.
And listen to this crowd. Letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
That basket has to look as wide as a swimming pool for him right now, because he is splashing in every 3 he takes.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Davison, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Boston calls time here.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 5th best, the Celtics.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there. And they were the 3rd best rebounding team in the league. A testament to their hustle and physicality.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Suggs. Pass to Roy. The 3 is up. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now Warren. And they pick up 2. Warren's got 6 points.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player. Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Davison, the pass to Horford. That went off the back iron and out.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator.
Oh, another one falls!
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Here's Davison. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard and really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his team.
And good! There's another!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game. It's a one-on-one situation. He rifled that one in from distance.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Pass to Davison from the arc. Counted from distance. He's got 11.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Roy. Again! What an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Here's Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Oh, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
4-3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
9 seconds left in the 3rd. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go that time.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to...
And so it's Orlando, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Roy in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Walsh. The rebound by Carter.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul. Roy's shot is good.
We've been watching him hold court out at the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Left side White. Got a hand on it. Here's Carter. Here's Roy. Good. He hits again.
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
And a scoring game that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just going off.
Boy, the defense looks hapless out there. I mean, they're lost trying to find a way to stop this guy.
Come here, dear fans, your Lanjut Nba.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And Noel hammers it down.
That is remarkable athleticism by Noel, really putting on a show with his fancy dunking abilities.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Knocked loose. Down low. Here's Roy, and he goes in for the dunk.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the left side wing, Walsh. And the Celtics, another 3.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And it's good! He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
From deep. Talks with a rebound. Boston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Roy's shot is good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
Pass to Davison. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
As the game has worn on, I mean, they've had real trouble protecting the rock.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Walsh. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Roy. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The Celtics making a switch here. Orford's checked in. Lots of tough places to play in this league, Clark. Which team you think has the best home court advantage?
Well, I think a number of teams would fit into that category. The Nuggets, because of the geography and the toughness of the altitude there. But the Knicks, when they're good, is a hard place to play. Portland, when the Blazers are rolling, is a heck of a home court advantage. Boston, with their history and the great teams they've had in the past and what they've had recently, those are some that come to mind for me. Carter Jr. with the unselfish play that time, quality possession, and he makes a lot of those.
Inside, here's Davison. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And it's Orlando with another.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Warren's shot is good.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserved there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable. Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Magic.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way. Well, they're going to win, so he should just relax.
Here's Davison. He's guarded by Anthony. Outside, Brown. Pass to Davison. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Here's Orlando. Black passes to Anthony. The three from Banchero. Knocks down the triple.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Cole Anthony, second personal foul.
That one misses. And the Magic making a change here. Howard's checked in.
Davison.
He does not get the second one. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Banchero gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Pass to Horford. Here's Davison. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot goes down.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Showing that. They're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their
In my career this year, it's all about basketball. Come in as a generational prospect ready to cement your legacy. That's the challenge. You'll find plenty of optional side quests and storylines.
Are you kidding me?
Plus, you
The Magic getting off the bus earlier on, a sharp-dressed and very confident group. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with Roy, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Rice in at the 1. They'll have their work cut out for them in this one, Doris. As we know, teams typically don't play as well on the second night of a back-to-back.
You're right, Kevin, because that all comes down to fatigue. A rested team obviously has an advantage over a team playing the second in as many nights. The numbers always back that up.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of this. First one falls for them.
At the line for the Magic, Roy. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Roy.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
To the right side. Fires from deep. Rice, no good. Here's Orlando now. Banchero, that's good.
I just love that Banchero wants to push the tempo, get it up the floor, and convert before the defense can react.
Here's Vassell. And the 3 off target. Lob pass to Wagner. Outside for Roy. Shoots over Vassell. Roy gets the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Here's Banchero. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
To the wing right side. They need this. Offensive rebound.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lets it go from 11, and it's Sohan missing.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Bucket is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 12. Out to the wing. Here's Rice. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Banchero, that's good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the middle. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Roy kicks to Suggs. No good with the triple. Here's Vassell. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Carter against Wembanyama. To the left wing. Puts up a 3. Here's Sohan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And now the first timeout call here for the Magic.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Anthony's checked in for Wendell Carter. Black comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Howard in for Jalen Suggs.
Now, how easy to rise and fire on the catch is it if you're DeMar DeRozan, such a pure, gifted scorer?
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Poked away. Early with it. Westbrook picks him up. Ball going up court. And that one, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Spurs trailed by 11. 1:14 left in the first. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Anthony. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by Orlando. And the pass to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Jones checked in for the Spurs.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Jones. Great defense that time from Banchero.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Banchero's got 14 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be. And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Now Roy shoots over DeRozan. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
And so far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wendell Carter is up there with Mo Wagner. And it's Franz Wagner. Then it's Roy. And it's Black in at the 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Black the pass to Roy. And then Roy with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 assists.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Roy. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
San Antonio calls timeout. Hey, Doris, talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swing man who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all 3 levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
San Antonio making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Rice. Knocks down the 3-ball. Rice has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Vassell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The Magic leading by 17. Suggs passes to Roy. And yes, it's good. Roy's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Sohan. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The kick out to Westbrook. From deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Russell Westbrook wants to keep the defense honest, so he'll make just enough three-point shots to do exactly that.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So for the Magic, Paolo Banchero's checked in for Wagner. Howard comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Let's go. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Coming off a terrific season, putting in about 26 points per, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Magic leading by 14. Roy passes to Howard from downtown. The rebound by the Spurs. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rebounded by Howard.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh my goodness, he knew he was going to get hit, and Banchero scores it anyway. That's a tough drive.
Tipped away. Wembanyama passes to DeRozan. 1:39 left now here in the second. And finished off by DeRozan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Roy from outside. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
With a one-hand tomahawk, guys, somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 17. Brenham. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Passes it to Roy. And the rejection by Wembanyama! From 12 feet out. And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, Russell Westbrook demonstrating how talented a passer he can be.
And Roy, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Roy's got 28 points for the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Jones with him. And it's Carter picking him up. Step back shot. Here's Wembanyama. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Roy passes to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
3 points.
Well, it's actually recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Magic
44. The Magic. 62.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Please give a big round of applause.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Orlando was looking great right away. A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. Great showing for him last season. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Rice in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Drains the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got the first field goal of the second half for the Spurs. Roy with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Again, the Magic score.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Knocked loose. Here's Rice. He's covered by Banchero. And the basket by Vassell.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
And then Carter with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Roy. Here's Suggs. The shot's good. Roy making the play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. San Antonio calls timeout.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Make some noise once again for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Rice passes to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. The pass to Sohan. San Antonio again missing. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Banchero, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Rice. He has 5. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, it looks, DA, like a win-win. And we thank you for your report. And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. From deep, Johnson hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 6.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
These defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Pass to Johnson. Play with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pulls up. Again, the Magic score.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Rebound by the Magic. Roy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 3 ball. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Pass to Bridges. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in. Bridges got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
Vassell kicks to Johnson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
So if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Roy with it. He has 40. Wagner. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Anthony's checked in for Wagner. 1:14 left to play in the third. DeRozan, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Banchero left side. Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 22 points.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Jones looking for an opening. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Roy passes to Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
On the wing, Bridges. Outside, DeRozan. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Roy. And he banks in the layup. Roy's got 42 in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Anthony. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Here's Jones. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 94. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Orlando, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Roy in at the point.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Took him no time at all on that one. Suggs has got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Tate. Goes up the baseline, and Westbrook gets it to go.
Well, Russell Westbrook can make about any shot, and he's consistent at knocking down these.
Another possession, another assist.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
An incredible 28 assists for him, and he has splashed his name right in the middle of some totals of other legends, names like Stockton and Cousy, just to pick a few.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And another assist for him.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a floor leader.
Well, Porter had been alone for second most assists in the game at 29, but that's not the case anymore in what has been a jaw-dropping performance.
And another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
And it's just a mind-boggling number. 30 assists for him, and he is equal to mark set by Scott Skiles back in 1990. 30 assists is more than most teams get in a game.
Johnson's checked in for the Spurs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Over in the corner, Banchero. That three off the mark. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. No good again that time.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
The pass to Banchero. Over Johnson. They get it back. Back to Roy. Out to the right wing. Banchero. No good on the triple. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the layup. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And again, another assist.
And the record is here. Alone. What a game.
Truly a game for the ages. How lucky are we to have seen it? This guy has been terrific, passing his way into history before our very eyes.
For so long, Scott Skiles' mark of 30 assists was the top of the history books. Still in shock it was toppled here tonight. And a moment to pause here and just marvel at his assist number.
Well, he's putting on a show, and he's made this crowd, GA, his own.
This is one of the greatest showings of floor leadership we've ever seen. His passes have been on time and on target, and they've been there all night.
Roy kicks to Banchero. Here's Carter. Makes it off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sohan. Back to Jones. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
11 feet away, and it's Orlando with another.
Now, this guy, Carter Jr., has got tremendous shooting touch. You get him inside that free throw line, and look out, folks. He is lights out.
Pass to Sohan.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's sent back by Carter. They retain possession. And that one's good, Bessie. The Magic have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch.
As much as Banchero's going to get to the line, he wants to be more efficient.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Russell Westbrook comes in for Johnson. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Orlando.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories. That was a strong dunk.
That is nice. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wembanyama.
This is the intimidation factor you are looking for from Wendell Carter Jr. What an imposing presence.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. For 3, Roy. Good on the triple. Roy's got 47 points.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always You got to be kidding.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Roy, that's a 2-pointer. Good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the... difference.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.